Hello, beautiful people. My name is Selena, and I assist people in Kundalini awakening to achieve inner peace and self mastery. So, today I am talking about Kundalini. Kundalini is this occult power that has been hidden from humanity for many centuries. Kundalini comes from the words kunda and lini. Kunda means a curled up force, and also it means a pit, a fire pit. Lini means to open up, to unfold, to blossom. So Kundalini is to open up that curled up power to blossom into a spiritual fire. Everybody has this within. It is our Shakti power, the power of creation. By activating this Shakti power, we are able to experience creation from a much deeper understanding, a much deeper sensation. It is mostly referred to as sexual energy because this is most of the time the only way that Kundalini force is being used to reproduce creation. But it's not only this. This is only a manifestation of the primal states of consciousness. When Kundalini is activated, it uncoils from the base where it lays, and it goes all the way unraveled around the solar plexus, the place where we are having our fire inside, the digestive fire. And then it has to go through the gateway of the heart. The heart has to be opened in order for the Kundalini to rise. So we will have to learn how to fully love ourselves. This is a practice of self-love. Loving yourself so much that you can love everything around you, so that your force of creation can finally blossom through your heart up to the higher centers of awareness. The higher centers of awareness are related to our speech, conscious speech, that is in alignment with our intuition, with our inner wisdom, the guidance from our higher self or our soul. And then it goes even higher up to the crown, where it connects our life force with the cosmic consciousness, where you can receive any kind of wisdom available in this cosmos. It makes you a vessel of infinite light and consciousness to come through you and to be expressed in the way that you like. Once Kundalini has risen, you can express, you can choose which center of evolution or which chakra the Kundalini will be expressed. So according to your desires, you express also, you communicate with a certain type of energy. When you are aware how you're using this communication, this kind of energy, you already know intuitively what the result will be of that energy exchange. So Kundalini is a force that can help you to become aware of the way you interact with yourself and with your environment. It is a force that is so deep within your essence that this is the only true manifestation of spirit of your body that is in full alignment with who you really are, with who you are as a soul, as a harmonious creation of consciousness. Kundalini, the name itself already has inspired me so much. So this occult power has been subdued by governing forces because it is so potent to activate this. You become so full of knowledge, so full of energy, so full of force that it was prohibited to practice for the regular people centuries ago in ancient India. It was only for those of the higher classes, for those who had the reign over the country. And so other modalities of yoga were given. So that would take years and years and years of evolution before the Kundalini could rise. But most of the time it wouldn't. It would be very subtle, present, but not fully awakened. So then Kundalini Yoga was introduced by a Raja Yogi into the West. And he saw how people were lost but desperately seeking for something deeper, deeper meaning of life. And he began teaching. And ever since, people have been discovering more and more of these occult knowledge within and accessing their higher selves, incorporating their higher selves. And you can see nowadays there are so many people who are independent, who are with full devotion to raise humanity's consciousness. These are the people who had an awakening in Kundalini. Their life force is guiding them towards producing a harmonious environment for themselves, but also for everybody around. So Kundalini is awakened by practicing Kundalini Yoga. Kundalini Yoga is a practice of merging kriyas or exercise sets in a specific manner with pranayam, control of the prana, of the energy, by breathing. Mantra, the sacred science of sound. It can produce many shifts in consciousness by stimulating meridian points in the mouth that will produce hormones for the body, for the glands to secrete them, so that the body can feel in a more elevated state and produce a sensation of healing and the vibration of healing. And then there's the discipline. I've noticed that once you raise Kundalini, Kundalini has risen, but it is really the practice of keeping it high, keeping it clean, keeping it in alignment, in attunement with your higher self. Because it can whirl back down if you indulge in superficial worldly matters that are actually lowering your vibration. And then you will still be able to feel this force, but it is so potent, so powerful, that it can easily awaken, but in the wrong direction. That's why they say Kundalini is dangerous, because you really become the master of your life. You become the controller of energy. You become so sensitive to energy that you start just by breathing already moving the energy of the space. So if you're not in alignment with your higher self, your intuition, if you do not meditate on the third eye points when raising Shakti energy, then this Shakti energy will go always, will all try to taste and feel and explore all around, but then you are really throwing away this power. And then this is what happens mostly when people have been suffering through love or sexual desire, is because they raise their Kundalini so much, but they project it on something external. And then this something external is making you depend to feel yourself love. So you're giving away your power when you're not in alignment with your intuition, with your clear knowledge of truth and higher guidance. So that's why we have to practice self-love and love of the light, to bring this energy, the Shakti energy, upwards. Then there's only bliss. There's only beauty. And it's a sensation that can never replace something that you already know. It's a sensation of complete fulfillment, of complete overjoy, ecstasy, bliss, and ultimate peace. It is here where you realize you are the creator. You are God's consciousness, embodied in human form. I wish you light, love, self-love, awareness, and that your Kundalini may rise in purity. Thank you.